I'd like to apologize for all the crunching noises you might have heard from me eating chips from the mic.
Crunchy, ding, 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 ding. He said the word.
We can't keep doing this.
Felipe, bring in the award. He said the buzzword of the week.
Bring in the dance.
What do I win? What did I win?
You didn't win anything.
You get to watch the One Piece next week.
You won a one-time only Cracker Barrel
What'd you just call me?
half gift card that was already spent.
Anyway.
You won half of
Christian.
an Applebee's gift card. There you
Christian.
go.
Yeah.
Christian, how much money do we have on that Domino's card we used last week?
I think there's about $2.75 left.
That's good enough. Hey, Justin, gift card here.
No,
wow.
Jordy, tell him that there's about $3.50 on it.
Hey, I think there's a free pizza somewhere in there. You gotta really look.
Somewhere in there.
I do like me some free food.
Don't pay any attention to the fact that the code on the back is scratched off already. And it was like that when I found it. I mean, bought it.
Okay, that's a good touch. I like that one.
Welcome to our One Piece podcast, by the way. Not our second panda view for the night, we swear.
Yeah, but speaking of being upset about One Piece, was there anything to be upset about this week?
Absolutely not.
Only
Okay.
one thing, which is just the recap episode, but I just skimmed through it.
That we didn't watch more. That's the problem I had this week.
Christian. We got him, boys. We got him. He's
Yo,
on
clip it and
board.
ship it. We'll never live this down.
We needed more episodes. That's our only problem this week.
I hope you're ready for 12 episodes next week, brother.
Yeah. We'll do the summary. Yeah, we're not doing 12 episodes. Fuck that. Let's do the summary first before we get too ahead of ourselves.
Don't.
Wait, are we actually?
Don't.
Wait, no, we're not. Stop. You're please getting me
It
confused.
was already a pain in the ass to watch this week's episodes.
Well,
What?
that's your
Was it?
fault. No,
That's
it's
your
his fault
fault.
because he had to watch last week's episodes.
No, I
You're
watched
talking
last
about
week's-
your woes with the funny app. That's where you're talking.
Yeah. I watched those episodes last week because speaking, just Brendan calling me. Where you at? What do you mean? Wait, what are you talking about? Are you coming?
I'm outside your
To
house
what?
right now.
Hey, Devin, grab your phone real quick and press the home button to the home screen. Don't unlock the phone. Just look at that.
I don't have a
What does
home
it say
button,
there?
but mine says 8:33 Wednesday.
You didn't touch your phone throughout that entire day.
Actually, I didn't.
The lies, they continue.
I also am a smooth brain monkey, so
You know, that excuse is only ever going to get you so far in life, Devin.
watch me.
Well, it's worked for the last 28 years or whatever. So
29.
It's 40, didn't you know?
29.
Yeah, I've ascended, and now I'm in Medicare. I have ascended to fucking retirement without ever having to go through the midlife crisis.
Yeah, but also without the money that comes with a career after retirement.
What's that like?
What's a career?
I don't know. Brendan's the only one with one right now.
Hey.
Anyway, that summary thing.
Anyway, yeah, the summary. Our journey continues with the Straw Hats rushing over to the Sunny to find Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji in their shadowless coma. After a felonious assault by Frankie and a three-way bait from Usopp, the trio managed to wake up. After Usopp gives everyone the rundown of what's happened on the island, we've got the 3 new objectives. Replenish the ship's food supply, after Moria rudely raided it, get Nami back, and get everyone's shadows back. Yes, these have been listed in order from most to least important. Before the crew departs, Frankie adds that there was one more piece of information he gathered from Brooke. He asked Brooke what's been keeping him alive and going after all of these years, and Brooke reveals 50 years ago he left an old crewmate behind, promising that the crew would come back for him. However, with the death of his crew and Brooke's current state of affairs, he's been unable to keep that promise, but he's certain that his friend is still waiting for him, even after 50 years. Who is this friend, you might ask? Well, Brooke's friend and cherished crewmate is none other than the big blue whale, goddamn Labooon! Labooon! My bad. That's right, kids. You thought this mountain was... Sorry. You thought this mountain of fish was just a one-off character
He's a
for
mammal.
the cuteness factor? Wrong. Oda has big plans for this fella all along. This was just part of the long con to get Labooon to be the official pet of the Straw Hat Pirates, baby. Anyway, the crew heads off on their raid to Thriller Bark, but they are swiftly brought to a halt by the sad ghosts and oars doing a cannonball on top of them. We end things off with Chopper and Robin facing off against Shadow Zoro and Shadow Sanji, Luffy confronting Moria, Frankie building a bridge in 30 seconds, and Usopp being the lucky bastard who gets to have Perona all to himself. Oh, and the rest of the crew trying to put an end to Nami's creepy subplot. Hold on. Fucking Perona's laughing tick is at the end of the script.
Wait, how does that mean go? Nice.
Nice.
So I'll start things off with a super fun fact. I think I told you guys this when we were there, but back in the day, when we got to the Labooon stuff, 4 Kids cut out that entire section, the whole thing. There was nothing related to Labooon. They literally like got over whatever the fucking peak of the mountain was called back in the day, and then what's her name just came onto the ship, Vivi and whoever Mr. fucking Nine or whoever the hell that guy was.
Had a log pose, but we didn't explain it in any way or something, right?
Exactly. What makes that hilarious is that now you just have to ask the question, how in the world would they have dealt with Brook and his backstory?
I don't think they thought that far.
Their career didn't get that far.
I just love that they went out of their way to like cut, you know, the whole whale bit, which out of all of the One Piece like stupidness that has happened, that's probably like the campiest and like kid friendliest thing they could have done. But they were like, nah, we don't need this fucking whale nonsense. We'll move on.
Yeah, what is this filler garbage?
They didn't want to traumatize kids, and if you go inside a whale, we find an island.
Do you see how scarred he was? You don't want to give people ideas.
That's true. He was pretty scarred up. That was probably like something they didn't want.
Talking about
that's fair.
a self-harm talk is probably the most I could think they wanted to censor it for.
Whale, kind of. It does hurt me when he does that. I can feel.
Oh my god, it hurts me viscerally, dude.
That's probably why they didn't keep it.
Mm-hmm. Well, when Labooon shoving his face against the red line, you think?
Yeah, man.
I can't believe we're actually making sense.
They start charging headfirst into rock faces, giving themselves concussions.
Christian, how many Labooon body pillows do you have now?
I ordered 8. And that was only since we started the podcast.
Oh.
How big is your bed?
Yes. I live on Labooon pillows now.
That's the thing. One of them, the whole bed is just one Labooon.
It's one side of the pillow is Labooon, the other is the old man.
Joke's on you. It's actually just a sleeping bag. So you get inside of Labooon and there's a little island inside the sleeping bag.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is it's also reversible. So you reverse the pillowcase and it's the inside of Labooon, the whole like island paradise.
That's genius. Someone get on that.
Fucking reversible sleeping bag of Labooon, dude.
It's possible. Don't they have those Huggo pets? Pillow pets?
Sure.
The technology's there. We can do this.
This shit is great.
So I do have a question. When Brooke started to explain, because it was actually kind of a tender moment between Brooke and Frankie for a hot second, where he was just kind of like, dude, but seriously, like, I gotta know what drives you to live. Like, you are just, it's like, I'm not gonna say like you don't deserve it. I'm just saying like, how?
Frankie was digging real deep. He's like, as a person who could very easily be ostracized by the world, looking to you who will be ostracized way further. How do you do it? Like, just how?
Even Robin on the side, because she's like the dark one in the group. She was like, Frankie, like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, she's like, this dude's gonna kill himself like right now in front of us if you don't stop.
Jesus, when you really think about it, Frankie's done this to Usopp too. When is he gonna do it to the rest of the crew?
Well, Frankie's got no filter. That's the thing. Frankie talks how it is.
It's like a good thing on like a personal level, but it's also bad where it's like, you know, you might want to have like a little bit of like, you know, care when.
What do you expect from someone who kidnaps 2 girls in the middle of the street?
Listen, he didn't kidnap nobody.
I mean, it was kidnapping, but like it was fostering.
He also didn't let them go.
Once they got to Frankie's house, they were like, yo, if you want to leave, you know, go ahead.
Are you sure they weren't brainwashed? Because as I pointed out in those episodes, they were just out having a good time. And Frankie went, you're coming with me now.
Dude, he was keeping them off the streets because they were drunk off their asses, man.
It was broad daylight.
Even worse.
Christian, you ended your own career.
He turned their life around, Christian.
You never gone day drinking before? Come on, bro.
No, you're dying alone on the ship.
Definitely not me.
Get some help if you need it, kids.
Where was I? I'm sorry.
We were talking about Labooon.
No, I know. So yeah. So Frankie like totally asks Brooks. He's just kind of like, I gotta know, like what's driving you? Because you are like, you have energy, you have personality, you sing, you dance, you play music,
But your life sucks.
You act like a gentleman, but your life is shit. Like you gotta tell me. And then Brooks
What's your
goes
secret?
he's like, well, I have someone that I need to see. And then, who is that but none other than Labooon the whale
Fucking
from the Twin
Labooon.
Caves.
When they revealed it, I was like, what the fuck? Like, they're bringing this back?
But yeah, they went
Yeah,
his
they
name
see this coming.
Labooon, and I went.
That's an Alan sound.
Yeah.
No, it's so good, dude. And then, of course, like as Frankie's describing the story, and we're seeing it in real time, like the conversation between Frankie and Brooke. Now knowing like why Frankie was like bawling his eyes out, being like, "Dude, that fucking skeleton's a man and a half right now, dude. He gets it. He's a fucking he's a G." But then, as Frankie's describing it to the rest of the crew, then you just have like the Sanji, Usopp, Zoro, and Luffy reaction of being like, son of a goddamn bitch.
Yeah, I love the wide shot we get because everybody's kind of just hanging out. We see Luffy, we get Luffy and Zoro's back, so you can't really see their reaction. And Sanji's standing off to the side, but with all of his hair over his face, so you can't see his expression anyway. But Usopp's off to the left with his jaw on the floor. Like, did he just say Labooon?
This is crazy. What are the chances? I'll be damned. Oh, right. Chopper and Robin weren't with us then.
We've met that whale before. And we know that promise.
The Labooon?
So that was like the big kicker was, I don't even know what number it was. It was
54.
354.
The vast majority of 354 was just like rewatching the Labooon saga.
I was okay with that because personally, like it's been so long, and I'm like, oh, like I'm filling in the details that I'm missing or
I
whatnot.
just hate the fact how it's a tiny little window.
So the reason why it's a smaller thing is because of the resolution is not going to match up. They can't stretch it. It's going to look all wonky. So they have
Yeah.
to make it squarish. Because you've ever like zoomed in on a 480 image, or you see its pixels. So that's why they have to have that
Like a
square there.
Pokemon emulator for yellow.
But yeah, so that's why that particular episode had the weird little box in it. It's just because for viewing purposes, it was a challenge for the animators back in those days, unless they wanted to redo the scenes, which it would have been cooler if they did, honestly. But I
It
get
would've
it,
been.
they were like,
Yeah.
"Ah."
Much easier to get away with it this way.
Yeah, they just recant it by just redoing it. And honestly, I get it's fun to see the contrast of what the series looks like now to what it used to look like back in the day.
Luffy's design
too.
is so stupid, dude.
Who?
Luffy's design. He's way more anatomically correct now. They don't. He look like a gingerbread man. You can imagine a gingerbread man.
He does look pretty goofy.
Yeah, his shoulders are too round.
Yeah, specifically the part where he's finished painting Labooon and he's standing there with the giant paintbrush looks so, I don't know, jarring, for lack of a better term, I guess. I do love the contrast in the art styles too, because they have scenes of them just kind of all hanging out on the ship and them going over the peak and falling down the water, and they just look so innocent and full of life in those early episodes because of the art style, compared to now where they're still full of life and energetic, but you can kind of as a byproduct tell that they've gone through some shit now, which is cool. It's a cool detail, so I like seeing the side by side there too. I think 354 is also important because we get the dumb reason why Brooke keeps his afro around now.
What, the dumb reason?
I liked it before when it was just a remembrance of his crew or something. Now it's because he looked like Labooon when he was a baby.
The first reason you just stated is still there.
No, now they put a stupider reason on it. I don't like it.
No, you're oversimplifying this. He wants to have an identifier for when he meets Labooon, and Labooon is like, oh, wait a minute, this
Yeah.
That's not the way
is
that's not the way they described it.
That is the way they presented it.
No, I got this is a thing somebody said on my crew that I look like Labooon when I have my afro, and so now I'm keeping it.
Yeah, that's the endearing part. The bittersweet part is the fact that he's gonna walk up to Labooon. Laboon's gonna find a skeleton, and he's gonna be like, wait a minute, I don't know this guy. Who's this guy?
Yeah, I mean, okay, so both things happen, and I know what you're saying, Christian, because that does happen on the ship where the guy's like, hey, now that I look at him, the both of them kind of look the same. They're so rounded and big and fucking stub at the top or whatever. But more importantly, like he kind of like says to himself, like while he's fighting the samurai dude, he's like, if I lose this afro, then how on earth will he like ever remember me or whatever? Like I need to keep it so that he knows that I'm here for him or whatever when we finally do meet again. Like I think that's great. That is a fine
doesn't
energy.
He go down like a list of things he doesn't have? Like he doesn't have his crew, he doesn't have his body.
Not only have I lost our friends, I lost my face, my body, my shadow, everything I once was. If we were to meet again, you probably wouldn't even recognize me. How could you with me looking like this?
We also got like a very like semi snippet of what he looked like with skin in his flashback, just kind of like barely in there, and then it kind of like went away or whatever.
I think we've seen it, haven't we? When he described his
they haven't showed his.
I don't think we saw
one.
him specifically. We've seen flashes of his crew, I'm pretty sure, but
they definitely don't have a barely. If they have one, it's barely detailed version of what Brook looked like before death.
I did also like when he's fighting his samurai self. I mean, the fight itself is fun. I like that fight that happens at the end of that episode. But there's a bunch of moments, and one specifically where they cross swords and they get real close to each other, and they just both laugh at each other, and there's like this weird descent into madness feeling that happens through the fight, and I really liked it.
Yeah, yeah. I think what's fun about mirror matchups like this is that there's a lot of really fun energy and tuning you can do to create like a very compelling atmosphere. I think mirror matchups are honestly one of the more fun things in anime.
Wow. Great is a strong term.
Man, come on. Wait, you just said that you enjoyed this mirror match right now.
I look there, and you said there are exceptions.
Yeah, so
and this is one of them. This is a good example of a mirror match. There are others that don't do it as well, but we're talking about this one. When they stare into each other's eyes and they both are yo-ho-hoing at each other, but the zombie one has the zombie Snapchat filter on it.
He's right.
You got this dude out here who's like, I'm you, but with skin. And then Brooke goes, you look deader than me.
Speaking of looking dead, I want to talk about Brooke kind of getting his ass beat, particularly in the fact that he's taking like actual damage to his skeleton. Like my dude has got a fractured orbital socket.
He needs some milk.
He needs more milk.
We need to get this guy some 2% stat.
So why what?
Whole milk, bro. What are you on about?
All right, fine. Whole milk.
You
Whole
skimp
milk.
out on the milk?
Not even 1%. He went straight to the garbage 2%.
I mean, I don't know my way around milk. These are all just like titles of milk that mean nothing to me. But like, what's the actual difference between all these skim, 2%, 1%? Why is 1% worse or better than 2%?
It just means how much cream is added or taken away. So a whole milk it has like most of the cream still in it.
If you want a layman's way of understanding this, Justin, whole milk is tasty. 2% water.
My mom loves her some 2% milk. Sometimes fat free.
There you go. It's healthy for you though, so it's give and take.
Dude, milk is hardly healthy for you, to be honest. It's got way too much energy from the start.
Isn't that what you want?
Yeah, but you don't need it in like massive excess. Like a glass of milk, if you were to have a glass of milk every single day, it has as much sugar as a candy bar and like 1,000 calories.
I drink 1 gallon every hour.
Dude, don't even get me started.
Your poor stomach.
Your intestines must literally just be coiling in on themselves at this point.
Wait, if they're coiling, coil sounds like stretchy. Does that mean I have gum powers?
Yeah, you got gum intestines. No, you got gummed up intestines. That's what you got.
Now we're talking.
Mr. Christian, I don't feel so good.
Oh no.
No, not like this.
Where were we?
I don't know. We're still talking about Labooon, I think.
And then of course the crew all they were all like, oh yeah, we know that whale. Dude. And Luffy was like, well, if we weren't going to add him to the crew, we sure as shit are now. And then he even runs like a quick little vote, and then everyone's like, get that fucker on this boat ASAP.
Yeah.
Robin asked, if we voted no, would you listen to us anyway?
Any objections? Speak up!
Would it really change your mind even if we did?
I want him to join the crew too. No question. Him and Labooon.
Complete and total approval!
Same here, you big dumb bastard! And I'm not scared of skeletons, damn it!
Before I can answer such an easy question, I've got to put a stop to this shotgun wedding of Nami's!
But Sanji's got more important things on his mind.
No, he actually had a decent little line too, because he's on the team. He was like, before I even bother answering.
It's immediately
Okay.
followed by, but Nami's more important to me. I need to go save Nami.
Speaking of Sanji, I don't know what it was, but like just all his like Super Saiyan
The fire, you mean?
pump up.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them looked Super Saiyan in the beginning, but it was definitely just straight fire.
He's just
literally.
straight up. He's mastered full body Diablo mode or something.
Does Christian knows future spoilers?
Tread lightly. Tread lightly.
Full body Diablo.
It's no longer just Jambe.
But I actually think him going full rage like this is kind of cooler than him doing his little ballerina burning Blackfoot.
Okay, here's the thing. Do we believe this is actual power or just like, little showy effect
think
to like
it
prove a
might.
point?
Look, Usopp commented on it.
It
so.
might just be a bit, but I feel like it has potential to be a legitimate unknown power up.
Well, yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
we've already established like the fire from Sanji comes through the passion in his heart. So nothing, there's nothing in
This
this
is true.
universe he's more passionate about than Nami. So
Maybe Robin, but it's still a close
no,
tie.
I think it's probably Nami.
Nami
Nami's
was
the
there
OG.
first.
Nami
Yeah.
is the
Nami was
OG.
the OG, to be fair. No, you're not wrong. Oh, yo, speaking of Robin, that was also one other cute little thing that happened as they were running through the tower. She, like, as Luffy was trying to go catch up to Boria or whatever, and Robin and Chopper intercepted the doctor and what's her fucking name with the plates?
Cindry.
Cindry. She was like, go get him, Captain. And I'm like, aw, this is so cute.
I
You're
just like how
playing
Cindry's
along.
abilities are literally just throwing plates at people, and that somehow stopped Rubber Boy for like 2 seconds.
You ever been hit by a plate before?
Yes.
Shit hurts.
He looked really winded for dodging 2 plates,
He
though.
hasn't eaten.
That's true. That is true.
He's got cheese and dried bread, which I think just means it's stale, which just makes me very sad.
So as they all split up and they're all going, they decided to split into 2 teams, one team after Nami, one team after Moria. I think that was essentially the teams, right?
More or less, yeah.
Pretty much.
Quote unquote team is one person.
Yeah. Well, no,
Team of
there
Luffy.
was,
It
there
devolves
was
into one
2
person.
full teams. Well, yeah,
Well-
it kind of devolves into one person eventually, but
But then something happened with the stairs.
What, bro,
Something.
something. The adventures of Oars in this episode was so good. I loved every time they cut to Oars doing some random shit, dude.
You say oars, but like in reality, it's just Luffy.
bro, fuck
But-
you.
but
It's
his
ours,
name is
man.
It's
He's-
Oars now. His name is Oars now.
Yeah,
He
dude.
can't, he can't do the stretchy stretch. He's Oars. He's not Luffy.
He keeps returning to that bit too, where he's like, "Man, I really feel
He's
like I'm supposed
I
to
could have
stretch."
swore I should have been. Maybe my legs can do it.
I thought he was gonna
Nope.
fall on his ass the first time he did it. I was like, oh no.
It's settled. We'll use this ship to become king of the pirates!
What's Oars gotten himself into now?
He's climbed to the top of the mast for some reason. I couldn't tell you why.
Has he?
He's been asleep for 500 years. He needs to stretch his legs, get the energy out, you know?
Ours is the youngest child.
It's true.
What?
You can imagine the first zombie Moria made. Super strict. Can't go that way. Don't do that.
And nobody knows the middle child.
After 900, do whatever you want. I don't care.
Yeah.
Just don't jump in the ocean.
Just don't eat any salt. When he fell down through the stairs,
Mad
'Cause it
Bowser energy.
yeah, well, it's like Bowser ground pound.
Bowser energy. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, you're right. I didn't think about that. That's pretty great. It was Bowser's castle. No, when he fell through the stairs, because they're getting chased by Perona's negative ghosts, and because they don't know how to deal with them yet. I was so hoping that at the bottom, like when they were dealing with him, they realized it's him or whatever, I was really hoping we would get negative ores. Because I was like, he fell through the staircase where the negative ghosts were. Surely that giant ass thing passed through a few of the ghosts, right? And we get negative ores in the next episode. Didn't happen. I was kind of upset by it.
Well, I mean, we got him putting on a cool little hat, though, trying to become a pirate hat.
But it would have been even funnier to have him do one of Luffy's negative lines. Like, I wish... if I was reborn, I want to be a fish larvae or something like that. Like, I don't...
A sea cucumber.
Yo, dude, are you a One Piece writer? What the fuck? Oda, is that you?
Yeah, I'm Oda's ghostwriter, actually.
Wow. What's the answer to One Piece?
Yes.
The answer, yes. No, seriously, that is what it is.
No, it's the band. The band, yes.
Oh,
You know,
it makes perfect sense.
Oda's a big rock band guy.
Somebody's changing the script live. What are they doing? Never mind. We're fine. Sorry, I was distracted by the moving lines.
Write that down. Stop it.
So we got a little bit bigger picture of Perona in these eps as well. So yeah, she controls the hollows, which we were familiar with. She does the lab.
She's got a devil fruit, baby.
She has devil fruit, which we kind of expected. But I like this. I expected her to have some sort of interesting twist on a devil fruit. And at a base level, I think I just said like the ghost fruit or the sad fruit.
Depresso
Going
fruit.
ghost.
The sad fruit isn't too far off. They just gave it a better name than sad, and they went with hollow, which is pretty cool. I like this. This is definitely one of the more unique. Like, this is up there with like Robin's flower interpretation, where it kind of puts a different spin on whatever you might have expected. Like,
but oddly still really fits.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, her power is to make those stupid little hollows that like, and she even says like when they're all hanging out too, because at one point the doctor's like getting pissed because Absalom's still trying to go through with the wedding with Nami, and who's in attendance but every strong zombie they have on staff, all of the zombie
dumb bit. Such a dumb bit.
It's a great bit, dude. What are you talking
I love it.
about?
I love it.
Them.
Well, he did not. It wasn't
Where's
all of them.
Zola?
I think he specifically says, I think it was Hildon says, like, specifically almost every general zombie is in attendance.
Except
so
for
there could be some floating. Zola?
Zola?
Lola?
Lola.
There we go.
But I don't think she's a
Lola.
general, is she? I think she's just...
I'm pretty sure she is.
More importantly, she's not going to the battlefield. She's trying to find that wedding to break it up.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
So what's her point here, Devin?
How did we get here again?
Oh, okay. My bad. So anyway, yeah. So Absalom's doing the wedding with Nami and has invited all of the fucking generals or whatever. And then the doctor guy, Hogpack, is like kind of pissed about it. But then when he was like, all right, well, then we need to break up the wedding. This is nonsense. Perona on the side's like, nah, guys, we're fine. Like, as long as I'm here, like, we can relax, because no matter what, I can just make them sad.
And then we just gang up on them.
And
Easy
then we
win.
kill them.
Yeah, right. Like, and to be fair, like, she ain't wrong. Like, it's a pretty dumb power to fight against.
Yeah.
You just kind of like, you just have to embrace the fact that you either somehow win without touching her or her ghosts.
Or you beat Usopp.
How do you beat the power of depression?
So good.
This is the first time I have ever vibed with Usopp ever in my entire life, because I am a negative person. And when this happened, I went, same.
Dude, I love this. My boy verbatim basically said, you can't make me depressed. I'm already depressed.
I'm already depressed.
And then Perona like dives in on the bit. First of all, she does an Enel face, which is fantastic.
Oh, love that, by the way.
I'm gonna start collecting these Enel faces, and we're gonna do a tier list one day. There was one we passed in the last arc. Who was it? I can't remember.
I definitely pointed it out, and I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, Justin definitely asked me. Justin was like, who did it better, this person or Eneru? And I was like, definitely Eneru, but this is close. Was it one of the the fucking...
Yes. They were on the train, and it was the Galley Law form. Like, it was like a group shot.
I know what it is. It was when Paulie told the rest of the Galley Law that Kaku and them betrayed them.
Yes.
And then they were like, we had no idea.
Insert Eneru face.
I could have swore it was one specific person.
Really? I don't have a whole lot.
I definitely remember that scene. If there's another one, maybe I missed or I just forgot. But it's definitely what Brendan said.
I'm pretty sure it is still one of the. I already forgot the name. What was their fucking corporation? What was their organization called?
Galley Law.
No, not Galley Law. The fucking
CP9?
government organ. CP9. It was definitely one of the CP9 members. But I can't for the life of me remember who it was. Or maybe it was Iceberg. Would it have been Iceberg?
I don't know if I saw Iceberg do that.
There was somebody, and I'm never gonna be able to find it again. But from now on, I'm gonna start collecting these Eneru faces, and we're gonna make a fucking tier list one day.
I'm down.
Eneru face tier list. Let's go, baby. But yeah, so Perona goes like, first of all, she does the Enel face, and then goes like, she falls back, and then rather than like, okay, so she snaps back and goes like, well, fine, then I'll just kick your ass. But before that, she like starts bawling and like coming to tears, and she's like chanting to herself. She's like, wait, this man must be so depressed. He must be going through I love
this quote. I was gonna write it down.
Do it.
Well, I was gonna write down the dub one because I went back and took the screenshot of the dub, so I didn't have the subtitles. But the sub quote she gives is, as she's sobbing, is people are alive. That alone should be enough to keep us looking forward with hope. But this man, who is this man? And Usopp, it pans up from Usopp's feet up to his face as he just stands there like,
Don't give up.
Don't give up!
Don't give up!
Don't give up! Don't give up! Do your best! Don't give up! Don't pity me!
all the animal zombies in the back, they start cheering like, hang in there, hang in there. Hang in there.
Even she like joins in with them.
Yeah. She starts saying it first, and then all of the animal zombies are like, yeah, hang in there, man. You got this. You can live.
You got it. Yeah.
You can live. And it's like, stop trying to cheer me up. Stop it.
This is the most wholesome thing I've ever witnessed in my life.
And the W's like, don't you fucking pity me right now, okay? Get out of my face.
In this moment, I realized, I was like, oh, so this is why Jordy loves Perona.
This is why you think he loves Perona?
I feel like this is a solid
I don't know if he
moment.
remembered this moment, but he said one of the last times we recorded that he just kind of liked Perona's aesthetic more than anything.
Yeah.
Which I can get, which we got behind with. But this is I might be in Perona camp now, because this is pretty. I mean, not only do I like her devil fruit, but
I'm back. Someone messed Perona?
yeah. Perona, we're all Perona gang now.
Yeah, you came just in time. We're voting we're voting for her on the Golden Ham this week.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, Perona.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, hold up. Piranha.
Unanimous.
Yeah, unanimous. So son of a bitch.
Sweet. All right, so next week is...
Wait. We're not there yet.
Almost.
So you lied to me.
Well, I did lie to you.
We were talking about Perona, to be fair.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll nominate her for Golden Ham. We're not there yet.
Maybe.
Spoilers.
No, but the only other big things that happened, so what? Luffy did catch up with Moria, and Moria is like, honestly, he's like completely unfazed. He's big chilling.
He's being chilling, bro.
Bing chilling. He is just not, he does not give a fuck about what is happening on the island right now. If anything,
I love Hogback even points it out too. Like they're all making plans to how they're going to counteract the Straw Hat Pirates, and he like looks up at Moria and goes like, "Stop talking. We know you're not going to help us anyway. So like just." And Moria's like, "But if nothing happens, it'll be boring around here." And Hogback's like, you were never going to help in the first place. Be quiet.
Son of a bitch. No, I like the small little bit where, like, as Hedon was like explaining to Hogback, like, dude, Brooke told him how to beat the zombies. They know about the salt. Like, they're all awake. They're all together. Like, giving like all of the bad news like in a row. And then Moria on the side's kind of like, he's giving him the side eye. He's like,
Moria feels no threat.
About to get fun up in here.
Yeah, no, if anything, Moria's looking forward to what happens next now that they have like all of these secrets at their disposal and shit like that.
Everything seems to be in order. No reason to worry.
Ah, it seems that way. Talk about boring.
So you're just gonna sit there? Is it any wonder why you're always so bored?
Well, I'm not bored enough to bother standing. I'll just wait here for oars to get back.
The last big bit that happened was, of course, we now have a good reason to have a carpenter in the crew for all of our bridge needs.
Yeah, this was the reason.
This is why we needed somebody with building experience.
This bit was so dumb.
I love it.
Amazing bridge just pop up in seconds.
They look away for
And they
2
even
seconds,
said,
dude.
why'd you put so much detail into
I
it?
felt it.
And he goes,
He
what,
was-
you want me to half-ass it or something?
Jordy's like, I found my people. And then nothing speaks harder than when he was like tapping the rail and goes like, man, I just don't like how this rail ended up turning out. I could have done better.
There was wood and scraps everywhere. If I couldn't throw together a bridge or two, I'd be a damn disgrace.
I mean, if you say so, but for a makeshift bridge, you sure put a lot of effort into the details.
You're saying you want me to do a half-assed construction job, huh?
Nah, don't hear me complaining. Anyway, thanks a lot.
He's like, if I had taken 5 more seconds, dude, it would have been perfect.
Slaps hood of bridge. This bitch can get you across so many things.
But all right, I mean, I think we covered pretty much everything here. Was there anything else that anyone wanted to bring to the table? I'll take that as a nah. So with that in mind, moving on, next week we will have 357 to 360, and we'll go into quotes. Who's got quotes? I'll be honest, we kind of covered the 2 or 3 that I had through gags and stuff. That's all my quotes.
I'm gonna read it anyway, even though it's probably gonna like be inserted post production. But my big quote is it was Brooke's response to Frankie's question. What right do I have to decide whether or not he's still waiting? If he's still waiting for us, believing that we'll keep our promise, can you imagine how lonesome he must feel?
How sad he must be, wondering if we betrayed him, wondering if our promise was a lie, yet still waiting for us in the same place.
You're right, but
The name of that friend that we left at the Cape swearing to meet again is Labooon.
Mm-hmm.
During the misadventures of Oars, he gets to the top of the mast and he realizes that the whole thing is a ship in the first place. And he's like looking out, doing the hand above his eyes thing going. And he goes, I can't see squat on these waters, but I see a great future ahead of me. So Oars is very positive.
He's so good, dude.
He knows exactly what he wants and he's out here to get it. The only other thing I have that we haven't talked about is Cindry hitting another hot zinger on Hogback.
Excellent. She's quite useful. What would we begin to do without her?
You know, if you wanted to be useful, you could shut your fat mouth, like Kumasi.
I love it. Every time Cindry speaks is gold.
She doesn't have a lot of lines, but every line she does have, though.
Oh my god, it's fire. It's hot fire.
So with that in mind, then we'll move on to the Golden Ham. Yo, do we actually want to give Perona?
I'm entirely down to give it to Perona.
I'm entirely down.
My only other backup here was Oars. I really liked Oars.
Dude, I am like not against Oars. Like that's not an unreasonable pick for me right now.
All right, calm down there, quiet.
See, I was going to throw in Usopp just because I vibed with him so much.
That's fair.
I also had Usopp in the back of my head, but I don't know. I liked Perona's bit a little bit more in the same scene.
And this is only a taste. This is but a mere morsel.
But also Oars, though.
Yeah, because we haven't even started the fight. They only introduced it.
that's
bro. That fight is gonna be so good.
I'm down for the Usopp pick if that's really where we want to go on this. Like that's
I'm not voting Usopp. I'm not voting Usopp. I'm going between Oars Usopp. Or I'm going or Perona.
I'm going Piranha.
I'll feel the team out because I could split the difference on either one of those picks.
I'm down for Perona.
Look at this wishy-washy man.
Nah, fuck you. I'm gonna go with fucking Oars then.
There you go, conviction. I hate it, but I respect it.
You know what? Fuck you, Oars.
You know what? I'm voting Oars because I know at least next week Perona will get it.
I like how Justin, when he realized that Perona wasn't going to win, he's like, all right, well, I don't want to be on the losing team.
Well, Justin's been on the losing team before. He's died on hills.
Conviction.
I've died on hills before. I firmly believe Perona, if she doesn't win it now, she'll win one definitely later down the road.
I don't know. You've been wrong. You've been wrong about this kind of prediction before, Justin.
Literally once. Okay. Literally once.
That's enough to establish history. You better delete that shit before you die.
I took a peek at the next arc because I had free time, so I was like, might as well map out the next arc.
Right.
We're gonna come. That bet is gonna be fulfilled directly after this arc.
Oh no! I was hoping you were gonna forget.
Wait,
of course we're not gonna forget.
You picked new filler.
Yes,
kinda. It's more filler with the same energy.
This is actually worse, by the way.
Like worse in a good way, or
sure. Anyway, that's how we're gonna cut.
Worse as in we're gonna hate it.
I'm dying on this boat. I'm on a sailing boat. Christian, are you on this?
No, I'm on oars.
Cast away.
We are cast away.
No, you can't say that. You got a whole team over there.
Well, you started it. The song is titled Castaways.
Because there was more than one of them, and now he's alone, casting away.
Yeah, well, that makes him Tom Hanks.
Well said. But he's just sitting there going, Perona.
Yeah. Kumbasi.
Kumbasi. And then off in the distance you hear a faint
negative. I love the little ghost chant. The ghost chant is so much fun. I don't know.
Here I sink alone. I miss broken dreams.
On these boulevard of broken dreams, or whatever the fuck that song goes. I don't know.
Is it September yet? Can I sing that song yet?
No, we're a little past that.
No, a little early.
A little early.
I mean, we're closer to past than early though.
New year, new me.
Oh yeah. What's your One Piece? What do they call those? Resolution for the year, Justin?
Like what I want to do or what I want to happen.
What's your resolution for this podcast for this year? What are your aspirations? What are you going to do more of? What are you going to do less of?
I mean, I guess did we mention this in last recording? We probably did. I remember speaking about it. I just want us to win a Crunchyroll award for a One Piece related podcast category.
So Brendan, what are your aspirations and resolutions for this podcast for this year? I don't know why I'm doing this bit suddenly, but here we are.
I don't know why we're doing this bit either. I guess maybe don't miss an episode would probably be my number one goal. I haven't missed episodes on purpose so far, but I have missed a couple episodes. Yeah, Jordy just says fuck it. He doesn't feel like it.
I feel no. I feel like I can trust you guys to do the thing. You don't need me.
That's fair.
I think and Devin have proven we don't need anybody. Anyway, what else we got?
All right. Well, we do have a grab bag.
All right.
What about your resolutions, Christian? You asked the question.
I don't make resolutions. Next.
He's not a chump. He knows better. He knows not going to keep them anyway.
Talk about conviction. I don't make resolutions.
Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, what's Devin and Jordy? Devin, go first. What's your resolution?
And related to One Piece?
Yeah, with the cast.
Related to the cast.
Related to the cast.
Maybe you want to be less angry?
No, always angry.
All right, Jordy, what's your cast resolution?
Better audio quality, better scripts, better bits, better
I like our
bags,
bits. We have decent
pizza.
Papa John's.
Papa John's.
Better people on the cast.
All right, well.
Are you wait, are you saying we're getting a new cast member? We're hiring?
Is Isaac coming back?
Yeah, remember the last time we did that and we lost him for an entire arc?
Also, I'd like to have a cappuccino maker by the side of me when I'm in this cast.
I'm gonna make a resolution for Jordy and say that he's gonna get me that grab bag this year. That's my resolution. The grab bag that I want.
I've explained why it's so difficult.
And I'm saying that you're going to do it. That's my resolution.
Like, if we do that one, it's only going to be like one or twice, like every other month.
What is said grab bag?
If you did one per arc, I think we would be satisfied.
It's a grab bag where he plays a sound and we have to guess what the sound is.
Oof.
It's a good grab bag. I feel like I do really good on One Piece stuff.
Everyone would do so good because they're so easy to solve. There's no hard sounds.
He's probably right about that, but
yeah, that's kind of fair. But then we'd have to find the exact time that he tried it. Like,
stupid.
He picks a general like fucking stretchy noise from Luffy, and it's like, okay, well, this is from episode 2. I'm just kidding.
Anyway, what's this week's grab bag?
day.
Oh, career day.
All right, so it's career day, and we're doing the
smooth fruit.
Yeah. It's the smooth fruit, which for those keeping track at home, if you remember a stupid character from the East Blue saga named Alvida, she hung out with Buggy back in Log Town.
Velveeta?
Alvida.
Yeah,
I said
Oh.
Oh my god, you people suck. She's the chick with the big club in like the second episode ever of the series, or like the first episode. I don't even remember, to be honest with you.
What's this fruit in Japanese?
Sube no mi.
Sube.
Sube is a Japanese onomatopoeia meaning that something, skin, etc., is smooth, sleek, velvety, silky to the touch. In the 4Kids dub, it was called the slip fruit.
Oddly kinky, but all right.
I like how we always bring up the 4Kids dub version. In 4Kids, they called it slip. Like, okay, I don't know.
We started off the podcast with 4Kids facts, so
that's fair.
Why not end it? Anyway, who's going first?
Some type of duct worker, like working in ducts.
Son of a bitch.
Conditioning and all that.
Go ahead and steal the rest of my job, Jordy.
No, I just came up with it. You can do the rest.
You'll share it.
Yeah, we'll share
my thought was, well, not duct worker, but like the sewage workers that go, but like the ones that specifically go into the super tight spaces where, you know, they pull off the cover or whatever, and it's barely enough to get a human through, and then they crawl like 10 miles to get to wherever the hell they're going, and it looks worse than army training or something like that. This person would work wonders with this because they could get through in no time. They have no worry of like getting stuck down there and being killed, suffocated slowly in sewage. They would just slip on through. It'd make their lives very easy.
Delivery person.
A delivery person. Do you care to expand?
Because they can slip and slide all over the place.
What are you taught? Okay.
What is that?
What are you
That's what she did in the show.
About?
That's what she did in the show. She used her feet as skates. Remember?
Okay, yes, I do remember this, but
you want your McDouble on the double? There you go.
So you want one of those like novelty places like a Sonic or something that they come out to you on rollerblades.
That or a local delivery driver person
walking
thingy. Yeah, walker.
I think for this one I kind of had a little bit of trouble, and I came up with a decent option, but then I realized there was a big caveat that makes my option not work well. I was thinking like a mountain rescuer, actually, because you wouldn't actually need like to exert too much energy to go looking out for like people out in the mountains and stuff. But there's kind of a huge caveat to her power. So this is not like Khalifa, where she can just smooth things out with her power. Not Khalifa. She cannot just smooth shit out with her power. She just is extremely smooth. So the problem is, if in order for her to do that job, she would have to be skin touching the wilderness, which kind of ruins it a little bit, depending on the weather that you're around. So I threw that one in the trash and came up with a much better option.
They only operate in the snow then. Surely that's the easiest way.
But that's just it. Now you have to be barefoot in the snow. That's never going to work.
No, it works because it's like the fat flew off. So what's to say snow can't just, gloss off?
Well, I'm just going
about the
off
cold factor.
All right. Cold can slide off too.
That's not.
I mean, I'm a bit. Let's be real. That would be how the devil fruit would work if they told us that, but they didn't tell us that. So that's not how it works.
So what do you end up choosing then?
Exotic dancer.
When
Much
you say
better, in my opinion.
exotic, do you mean like exotic, or
exotic, or did you mean erotic?
Okay, guys, get your goddamn heads out of your asses, okay? All I'm saying is, if there is a stage performance where you have bare feet, this would be a very useful ability to have. That is what I am getting at.
This rare ability doesn't make it exotic in essence. So anything this person does is in fact exotic.
Right. But that's why it's a very showy kind of power. You can't.
Yeah. So you got to win here anywhere you go.
Exactly.
Exotic firefighter.
Okay. Oh, God damn it.
Is that their actual position or the name of their routine
they're just
on
an
stage?
exotic.
So I actually have a decent one that's morally questionable.
Yeah, go ahead. Hit us with it.
Personal trainer video maker. Like, those people that like promote like all those.
Wow, Devin
like,
just sniped me today. Okay.
You both thought of this?
I said this before one time with somebody.
The slow for no. You said a personal trainer. I'm talking about the people who sells videos that says, look at me. I used to be 600 pounds, but after I bought the I lost 70,000 pounds and now look at me now.
So the cusp of your choices hinder on not actually using the power, just being like, hey, I was fat and now I am not, which is more of a caveat than an actual.
This sounds like a model more than a trainer.
Yeah,
it's also not like a. Like, I understand, like, that's what happened when she consumed the fruit, but that's not like a core feature of the.
Right,
of the,
like, that's
no, that's a feature of the fruit. It says fat slips off of you.
I understand, but they can't sell that to anybody.
The gimmick here is that you're just a perfect weight loss model.
Devin's suggestion is lying here.
Mm-hmm.
You can give that to anybody then. Anybody can be the job that you're talking about.
But like, they'd be a great model because they would never get fat. They would be like, Europe would love this person.
Right. Just a model in general. Yeah, sure. I guess. I don't know. This feels like a similar cop out to police officer or a firefighter. This is just another like stupid cop out.
Exotic police officer.
Exotic police officer.
I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah, exotic home trainer.
Listen, I tried with mine, man, all right? Like, I
this
put
is
some
a
real
god-awful
thought
fruit
into
to
it.
have a job with. That's all I'm saying. Like, what do you do with this?
I thought mine was great.
How about camera operator?
How?
Oh, now you don't need a dolly on rails. You could just slip and slide. Well, as long as you have to have one of those harnesses still, though, like that keeps the camera still.
I still like my fitness model bit.
I've already given you like 4 choices.
You've just said police officer 4 times.
Exotic police officer.
Exotic police officer.
Oh my fucking god!
You're
I hate
under arrest, young man.
All right, that's it. We're done. I'm done with this.
That's the best we got.
This has gone out. This has gone on
This
too long.
fruit has 0 job qualifications. That's all I'm saying.
Mine was perfect. I think mine was great.
Wait, what was it again, Christian?
Mine was the sewer worker.
And that's all the time we have.
We're done. Devin, do the thing.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Panda Sightings. You can send us emails to pandasightings@gmail.com. Please give us a better review on Spotify to offset Jordy's bullshittery of putting a.
There's no reviews, it's just ratings.
Ratings, reviews, same thing.
I'm pretty sure you can't add a review. I don't know that for sure, but
I don't. No, you can't. It's 5-star.
I would have done it. I would have said awful.
Leave us a review on Apple somehow. I don't know. We'll read it somehow. We'll get there.
Yeah, but most of our listeners are on Spotify.
We're done. Good night.